Hey everyone, this is Mel, back again from Cardstock Concoctions to bring you guys another project. And this one today is a card holder. It holds four, like a little gift set for your cards, holds four of the cards that we just made for the thank you cards. And so I thought I'd show you guys how to make it. So let's go ahead and get started. So while I'm moving this out of the way, you don't need to worry about writing down any of the directions or dimensions. Just go ahead and click in that description bar below. It'll take you directly to my site where there's a free tutorial and you can purchase any of the supplies that you need there. Okay, so first go ahead and grab your scoreboard. Sorry if I hit the light with this. All right. Now, what are you guys gonna need today? You are gonna need a piece of paper that is 5.5 inches by 8.5 inches. And we are going to need, sorry, gotta grab my directions here apparently. There we go. So we're gonna need to score this 5.5 and 8.5 at 4. Ooh, please don't jump your track. 4 inches and 4.5 inches. So that piece right there, all your scoring's done. Go ahead and set this aside. Then you're gonna need another piece of paper this is Smokey Slate, by the way. Smokey Slate. So we're using Smokey Slate again, and you're gonna need it to be 3 inches by 5 3/4 inches. And this one you're going to score at 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 4 3/4, and 5 1/4. And you're going to want to turn 90 degrees so your 3-inch side is at the top. Score at 1/2 inch again, and then score at 1 inch again. All right? All your scoring is done. Go ahead and put your scoreboard away. So we're going to start with this piece here first, and a lot of people are going to say, oh my gosh, this is going to be really daunting. It's really not. Go ahead and fold along all your score lines. All your score lines, fold, burnish with your bone folder. Good fold with your fingers if you guys, do it that way, but you really need to get a good fold on this, otherwise it's not really going to hold its shape very well. So, okay, we're folding, and we're folding. So this is the hardest part of the entire thing, right, is all the folding. You know what, while we're folding, we're gonna go ahead and grab in our 5.5 by 8.5 piece, and we're gonna fold that as well. Just because we've got our bone folder out, we might as well. Okay. Go ahead and fold that over. Line up your edges, fold, there we go. All right, so as I'm moving my grid paper, so sorry guys. All right, go ahead and set that aside as well. And we are going to quickly stamp just so it's got a few seconds to dry. So again, we're gonna be using the Thankful Thoughts stamp set. We're gonna be using this Thanks here. Grab yourself a scrap of Whisper White. We're gonna be using Calypso Coral ink. And we're gonna quickly go ahead and line it up. Tap, tap, tap. Straight down, straight up. Ooh, I don't like that. Rotate. All right. Ooh, it's bad again. All right, see, this is why I use a slightly large piece, apparently. Okay. Down. Up. Oh, man, I don't like that either. Center. And it could be by the time it dries, I change my mind about all of these. I don't know. So much better. Okay, see, this is why I did it 4 times. All right, setting that off to the side just to dry a little bit before we get going. All right. Back to our boards here. So we've got 2 long pieces here, thin long triangles there, and at the bottom here. And so you're going to see these 4 squares right here and right here. Now, there's 2 ways to do this. You can remove all 4 squares on both sides. However, when you go ahead and you attach it down to the inside, like you see here, you're going to have to make sure that these corner edges are perfectly lined up. Really hard to do. So my suggestion for you guys is take the extra, 30, 40 seconds and go ahead and just cut out the L. So what I mean by the L, I had a pen. Let me see if I can find a pen real quick. Here we go. Make sure that pen works. Is we're going to remove these 3 squares there and these 3 squares there. Okay? And this is, so we're just going to go ahead and we're just going to cut away those 3 squares. So go ahead and cut them away. You guys can't see that. I don't know, but the dogs are squawking, and you guys might be able to hear that in the background. Let's go ahead and remove that one. I hope you guys can see that. I hope I'm actually in camera range here. And we're going to remove that one. Go ahead and do that. And then you're going to go ahead and just cut up that. So this last one, just cut until you meet the large triangles, okay? Go ahead and remove. So I typically just go ahead and cut all of those off, and then I go down. Now, if you're not like me and you didn't cut 100% straight there, notch in just a little bit, and you guys are going to remove that. See that little teeny tiny triangle right there? That's all you needed to remove. Okay, that's it. So we're going to grab some adhesive. My adhesive of choice is Fast Fuse. You can also use tear tape for this. This also works. I'm going to place just a smidge of adhesive on these 2 tabs that you just cut apart. Okay. Fold those up, and then you're going to take that folded edge to the inside, the closest triangle to your big one. Cut edge to folded edge, or score line. Go ahead and stick that down. Same thing on this side here. Cut edge to folded edge. Stick it down. All right, so now you guys have got these extra little 1/2-inch tabs here. We are going to run adhesive along all of those tabs. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. This could be why you guys want to use score tape, because once you get those things attached, it does become a little difficult to get your adhesive in there. That's why I was doing it this way. I'm going to go back to doing it that way. Okay, that was a really bad adhesive job. I would use tear tape. It worked a little bit better. I used it the first time and I was trying to be lazy and not use it the second time. Didn't work. Ah, there's no adhesive over there on that end. You guys want to make sure you guys have good adhesive coverage. All right? Otherwise, it's not going to work very well. Ooh. Don't know what that was. Okay. You guys got good adhesive coverage. Go ahead and fold all of those in. So fold your 2 sides in. 2 sides. Bottom fold it up. There we go. Pull back in your base. Open it up. And now we're going to want to line our little box up along the bottom edge in the center. So you guys might want to go 1/16 of an inch from the bottom and about 1/8 of an inch from each side. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I've got a smidgen of a gap over here, a smidgen of a gap over here. You do not want to be laying on top of that fold. And then I just take my bone folder here and I just use it to make sure that I'm stuck down. All right, good old-fashioned. That's done. So let's go ahead and do the rest of our cutting. So we're going to, those same 2 oval framelits, the second smallest and this oval and the second smallest scallop, we're going to go ahead and use those again along with our big shot. So we're going to pull that back in, or pull it in for the first time. And today we're using the magnetic platform. Magnetic platform's on the bottom. Your first cutting plate, we're going to use this, and we're going to line up our oval on top of it. I'm going to get my arm out of the way there. Let's go ahead and center that just however you like it. And we're going to be using the pool party for this one. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to add the pool party on here too. So I decided to do both colors since both colors are going to be represented in my thank you notes. So that's what I decided to do. You don't have to do that. You can do the same color again. I wanted to see what it looked like. The cracking is normal. All right, all done. Go ahead and get this out of the way. Oops. Okay, so let's finish up real quick, guys. So we're gonna grab our designer series paper add some snail to the back of this. And go ahead and pull in our front cover here. Now I've also slipped in our cards real quick. They fit 4 cards, 4 envelopes. Go ahead and set this down right there on the cover. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna layer our, oops, sorry guys. Grab our ovals, layer our thank you in the center of our oval. All right, like that. All right, and lastly, we're gonna make a belly band. And you guys are sitting here going, okay, she's crazy, she's already done it. This is actually one I've already done multiple times over. So how I did this is I'm actually gonna pry this apart for you guys. And yes, it comes apart. So what I did is I laid it over the top, and I just pinched one, pinched the other, and again, I did it on both sides, and I kind of lined them up. This is before you stick it down. And then I come back in, and I just reinforce with my bone folder. That's all I do. There's really no rhyme or reason, because if yours turn out to be a little bit thicker than mine, yours is gonna need to be a little bit, you know, your band width here, your sides are gonna be a little bit thicker than mine are. If yours is a little bit thinner than mine, yours are gonna be a little bit thinner than my sides are. So that's how I do it. Again, there's no rhyme or reason attached to this. It's just, it is what it is for me, and it's fast and it's easy, and you know, I'm not going back and forth. So I go ahead and I'm gonna make sure you guys can actually see this. Pull it up here again. So that's how I do it. So again, this is the same band I used for the other one, and I just kind of took it apart. I'm not really sure why, but so I go ahead and snail works as well for this, but I used fuse because it was closer. So I went ahead and I did that. There we go. We're gonna flip over the old pool party. I almost said old olive, guys. Pool party. Grab a couple dimensionals. See how fast and easy? All right, so pull off the back and line it up on the belly band over there. And you are done. So fast, easy, cute thank you cards, and a great gift holder for somebody. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please come and see me again. This is Mel from Cardstock Concoctions.